What's good? Uh, Back at this shit again. Just wanted to record my thoughts. I had a long ass day today. I want to talk about energy and I want to talk about emotion and I want to talk about flow states. Those three things. First, I bring up energy because I take this psychology class. What is it fucking called? Family abuse and addictions class. And what we're talking about right now currently is like all of the different types of emotions there are and what emotion is and like why we feel emotion, right? And like how it's a power to us and how like it can also be a detriment to us, right? So I asked my teacher in class, what's the psychological term, or I mean not term, definition for energy? What do they think energy truly is? And what she gave me was like a roundabout answer. That's all I'll say to that. And we started, like, the classroom got in on it. Like, they started talking more about where, like, emotions are produced in the brain, right? And it's like, they're supposed neurotransmitters from our amygdala. And the amygdala is where the third eye is supposed to be. It's part of the brain structure where it's at. And so my whole purpose of saying that was if energy is in our brain and it's okay, like, so energy is emotion, or emotion is energy in motion. And if emotion, I mean, is really produced in our amygdala, wouldn't that make energy produced by our brain? And wouldn't that make energy itself a chemical? Furthermore, wouldn't that make chemicals like gateways? They're like pathways, and it's like a chemical balance in your body to achieve certain things, right? And so, like, energy itself would then be in everything. Like, everything is a chemical, necessarily speaking. Like, everything is molecules and atoms, everything physical. But energy is like, if it's truly a chemical, then that would mean that even plants would work off of chemical exchange somehow. Like, we put food in our bodies, a plant would have to somehow eat the sunlight and convert the sunlight into usable food. You see that shit though? It's a fucking cyst. That shit's gross. But it would have to convert itself into food, or convert the light, the waves, the energy into food. So, that being said, sunlight itself would have to give off chemicals. Because if energy is chemicals, then that's like, they're one and the same. So you can't separate the two. So that would mean like we're constantly rained down on by chemicals. I'm gonna bring up a crazy ass conspiracy theory right now. So, saying that we are energy means that we are chemical beings who use like godly. Okay, fuck that. Forget that last part. But we are chemical energy beings, right? What is the best way to ruin a person if you know this? You fuck them up chemically. You don't just fuck them up physically. Like, if you beat somebody's ass one day, they'll just get mad and fucking come and kill you or some shit with their homies. But if you fucking poison a nigga, it's completely different. It's completely different. So, if you were in control of everything, and you wanted to stay in control, and you know all this information, how would you do it? I went from energy and emotion and fucking... what I don't remember the fucking third thing I said to this. There's a reason for that. Everything is connected. Every single thing. Chemically, we are energy, and energy is how they want to control you. Chemically is how they want to control you. So what do? If the sunlight itself gives off chemicals from its sunlight itself, how would you stop that from getting to the people to empower them as well? You would block the sun out. Nowadays, we have something called cloud seeding. Those chemtrails that you see in the sky. And then 30 minutes later, you got clouds and shit. There was no clouds all morning. Chemically, they block the sun out. They fight chemical to chemical, and we don't even notice. Because you want to know why? The chemicals are in more than just the air. Through chemtrails. What do you think a GMO is? Genetically modified something. Now, I don't know the last word. But it's a genetically modified food. It's a molecule, or it's a chemical that's genetically modified. It's not natural. So if you're putting not natural things into your body, what does that do to you? It chemically fucks you up. Your energy becomes fucked up. Your emotions become fucked up. Fuck up. And that's the entire plot. So how would you prevent people from knowing this? You dumb them down. You make all of the words really big and super complicated and irritating to say. Like, you fuck them up in the brain, in the gut, in the mind. Not just one way. There's multiple layers of attack on the chemical system of the human body and on the brain and on the mind of the human person. Because if you were in power and you were in control of everything, wouldn't you want to stay in control as well? Wouldn't you be thirsty? Wouldn't you be grasping in any possible way you could to stay in control, even if that meant performing evil? And if you don't think you can admit that about yourself, you don't really know yourself. Because any person given the chance will take power. Even if they say they wouldn't at first. Because power is irresistible to humans. Humans long for power because humans possess a mind, really. Because we possess egos. Power is the essential need of an ego. If you're power and you're full like a Donald Trump per se, you're super egotistical. You're in power. So what if you took all of that power away? Your ego would literally die. I went from fucking energy, emotion. Shit. I'm cold as fuck though. I'm gonna end this video right here. I don't feel like talking too much.